Hello, Aquarius. Welcome back to Theresthattarot. Aquarius, just like Aries reading, y'all got Freak Like Me by Adina Howard. Cause I'ma be a freak until the dawn. And we can pump from the early night or something. All through the night to the early morning, all of that, right? So in Aries reading, it was kind of like, I'm needing someone who matches my flow, in the bedroom. So, I don't know, Aquarius. Maybe you're looking for the same thing. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries. Take it how it resonates, but that's the vibe of the reading. So, what's really going on, Aquarius? The song that's playing right now is called Dear Diary. Somebody's in their feelings. Could be you, Aquarius. Maybe you're losing hope in a certain connection in your life. Romantic connection. This could be with a friend, family member, you name it. I'm losing hope in it, but I don't want it to be over either. Will we actually be together? Will this actually turn into a commitment? And here we have the Emperor card, the Aries. Maybe you feel like this person, it doesn't have to be an Aries. This person could just be someone who's very stubborn or dominant, or like there's a power struggle. There may be a power struggle between the two of you, especially if this is a woman, feminine energy. Or maybe the masculine is with it and the feminine is like, I don't know. Maybe she's gone back to overthinking things in this connection. There's something that she's feeling over, or like somebody maybe, the feminine energy may be feeling trapped here. It's like, I need a change of scenery, a change of color. Like, I don't see how this is, how something is like monotonous here for the feminine energy. And I'm going back and forth with, is this right for me? Something feels wrong. Something feels like a no. Something feels maybe too unconventional. I'm not sure. But, when you got something weighing down on your shoulders, you just want to shake it off. And that's what I'm getting from this energy. Like maybe this, I thought that this could have been something that went the distance, but it's kind of fizzling out. Or maybe you two just need a break. Or maybe there was a break that happened between the two of you, but somebody came back in for this 10 of Cups. Because, like, well, maybe the other person wasn't rushing at that point. This could have been like a bit of a backstory between the two of you. It's like, I'm not moving on it until whatever problem is resolved. Or maybe somebody hadn't ended another connection with someone else. So there was a break that happened between the two of you. But somebody came back for this. But you can't do it until you're it was like I couldn't do it until I was disconnected from something else. But this feminine energy is still like, but I'm not sure about you coming back now with this love offer, because 5 of Swords. I remember what you did last summer. You know what I mean? I remember, I invested in you then. I tried to work with you then, but there was this energy standing in between us. You still were attached emotionally to someone else. So, we have this connection and we have this looming ending, or this hovering betrayal from the past. Somebody's guarded. Somebody's feeling like this is a missed opportunity. This feminine energy is very much focused on staying grounded. Okay, this could be somebody who has a very important job, who's trying to save. It's giving more conserve my energy. And I can't be held back. It's like something about this person, whatever they do for a living or whoever they are, it's like I don't really need to be weighed down in any way. And I was just having a conversation with a Capricorn, and in that I said, you know, with my job being a full-time musician and now damn near a full-time YouTuber, honey, the only thing I really need, you know, it's not that I wouldn't want a man who could provide financially. I would love for you to be in the position, my love, okay? But that's not something that I would be asking for. It's like, oh, can you pay my bills? No, I really... I really just need you to be a freak like me. I really just need you to, I don't know, take the load off versus putting the load on. You know what I mean? So this seems like somebody who has a lot of responsibility on one side of their life, and I have to be this person. And with my partner, I just want to be a lady. You know, I just want you to, you know, give me good sex, tell me I'm pretty, honey, let's take a trip or two. I don't know. Let's keep it light, though. Doesn't mean that we can't have this beautiful, fulfilling, you know, deep soul bond with each other, but take the load off. Don't add no stress to my life. So whoever this is needs to be limber and flexible for whoever they are, whatever they do. Or that's just their preferred way of feeling. Could be you. I don't know who this is. But it's like we don't want things to end. It's not going anywhere. I've been given to it against my better judgment, and it's still feeling like a failed attempt. Somebody here is feeling drained and unenthused. What is this? And somebody's desire here is to just not have to look back at this, to get over whatever this veil that's been put over my eyes, to be able to finally see things clearly. I need to get out of this cycle, you know? It's like I just want to breathe. I need some distance. There could be travel that's an anxiety for someone too. Somebody could be planning to move away, something like that. But I feel like whatever this travel or whatever this distance could be is going to cause a disconnect in this relationship. It's like deep down, someone here knows, or the feminine energy knows, that she's withdrawn emotionally. Whew. We got the King of Swords in the reverse, the King of Cups in the reverse, and the King of... who is this? Pentacles, Cups, and Swords in the reverse. Someone knows that they need to move, or a decision is going to be made for them. With these three kings in the reverse, this person could have came in emotionally unavailable, financially unstable, and mentally unstable. This could be a series of people in your life, you know, that have just not been a fit for you. Either something wrong with their heads, something wrong with their pockets, or something's wrong in the emotional department. And then we have the Fool sitting on top of all of that. Like, but the feminine energy is in the upright, the Queen of Wands. Ooh. Ooh, this queen might be you, Aquarius. All these little undone situations. Soul ties, bonds, chains, you name it. Things that are keeping you from moving forward. Things that you haven't ended. Whether they were emotionally unavailable or manipulative. Whether they were too gushy of emotions and that shit turned you off. Whether they were a gambler, a drinker, selfish, a cheater. I don't know. Maybe they throw money around in the stock market recklessly. Whatever it is. Or whether they were mean and cold. Or maybe there was some unaddressed psychological things. It's very common. Okay, a lot more common than we than we give credit for. But what I'm saying here, Aquarius, is you need to relinquish yourself of that which is keeping you from moving forward. Because all of this is just a whole bunch of convoluted energy that is keeping the Chariot in the reverse. But I think there may be one specific connection that is the catalyst. You know, there's always that one person that comes in and brings in a whole new flavor. And next thing you know, your whole taste buds change. And I feel like this may be one of those catalysts for change. The type of relationship, a transformational connection that you've had with someone that they may be just like you. And in a mirroring type of way. What else do you need to know, Aquarius? You two could have met in the springtime, or this could be a spring baby. If you're dealing with an Aries, early Pisces, or late Pisces. Maybe even a Taurus for some of you. What else does Aquarius need to know? Somebody is unhappy. There could be, I don't know, it could be depression, or it could be like alcoholism, alcohol is a depressant. Somebody needs to know that. I've been getting a lot of kind of alcoholism type of stuff in some of my Aquarius and Virgo reads. So I'm just going to address something. And it's not to offend anyone, but anything that alters your state of being, your state of mind, is going to alter your relationships. And what I'm saying here is, I'm not sure if it's a depression or if it is alcoholism, but it's keeping someone from truly, what did my girlfriend say to me? It's stealing someone's capacity to show up in a situation. So whatever this unhappiness is, because I was in a connection with someone, and me being a performer, I have to have the capacity to show up. I have to have the capacity to show up in front of my computer and talk to y'all every day. You know? And what I mean by capacity to show up is my full self. Which means I need to have eaten. I need to have, done all the things that make me feel healthy and whole and light and blissful and flexible in order to do that which is my job. You can't be half-assed showing up as a doctor. You know what I mean? Some people's job require their whole self. And therefore, if you're dealing with somebody like that, or you are somebody like that, then you need somebody who also has that capability. And if somebody is suffering with addiction or depression, that's a whole nother mountain that they got to climb before they can reach your level. Which means they got to go back before they can go forward, because we got to figure out why the hell you're drinking so much. Shit like that, right? Nobody's gonna make you happy but you, and there's no need in waiting on something that's not bearing fruit. Especially if the situation has already revealed itself to be heartbreaking. Justice steps in and says, this may fizzle out. And whoever this feminine energy is needs to focus on themselves and stay tuned. Somebody didn't listen and didn't tune into that voice of intuition, and when they saw that this situation I can't make the machine work if it only has 3 batteries and it needs 4. And if somebody is dealing with something that's bigger than your relationship, they don't have the capacity to show up. So somebody didn't listen to their intuition when they saw the signs of that, and now they're in it, and it's like, okay. Strong connection though. Not really wanting things to change, but it ain't working either. The feminine energy knows this and is disappointed. And it's like, maybe it's like, when is the right time to pull the plug? Maybe her, or maybe she's doing it, I don't know. But it's almost like a vibe of, when is the right time? I have to be strong enough to walk away from that which I now see. Or I'm finally accepting that it may not be a fit. I've been overthinking this start, and it's time for me to stand up for myself. Stand up to this beast, honey. That's standing in between what could have probably been a good thing. It's a love in bloom. I see someone taking control over something here. I feel like this masculine energy, though, is connected to some, I don't know. I feel like he may be the one who is dealing with an addiction. If it's really giving addiction with this devil card, or there's some kind of attachment that is keeping him from having the capacity to fully show up to a situation. And you know what that feels like. Look at Oprah, the way that she glows, honey. Now, that doesn't mean that she didn't have a whole issue, or she may have had, things going on prior to her going live. That just means that her dressing room probably smells like lavender. You know what I mean? She took a bubble bath that morning. Maybe she did the meditation at sunrise. She did what she had to do to have the capacity to show up. And you can't do that when either you're on some shit or you're dealing with someone who's on some shit that's not aligning with what it is that you're trying to do. So I see this Queen of Wands. Like, you know what? Maybe not. Maybe I should just get on in my car and go on. Because I am of clear mind here. And I can turn the page. And this doesn't have to happen. I can get over this. And it's easier to do that when you're in a clear state of mind. Because you don't want to end up being someone's pacifier. Or, because, you know, a lot of times when you get off of one thing that was hard to get off of, you end up attaching yourself to something else. Hopefully that thing is working out or something healthy. Sometimes it's a person. You know. Aquarius. Advice. I feel the need to. It's time to go, Aquarius. It's time to turn the page to whatever this is. Like if you're talking to you, the cross watcher. I think by the time someone realizes that maybe I was the problem. Let's say somebody sobers up and realizes, oh my God, that's why she didn't want to be here. They may have something to say to you. Okay? You know that the person, it's like, I feel like this person has good intentions. That's the thing. I don't feel like their intentions are messed up. I just think that they are, because I don't know if this is about alcohol. Alcohol, like I said, is a depressant. It suppresses. We do things to get out of our mind to suppress shit we don't want to think about. Or there could have been a trauma. Or there could have been, I don't know. It could be a hereditary. I don't know. But somebody here is wanting the 10 of Cups with somebody else who's already got their shit together, or who just seems to be the dominant, more balanced energy in this situation, but they don't have the capacity to show up. Eight of Wands, Page of Pentacles. It's time to turn the page. Aquarius, I'm going to leave you with a few messages. If you want to live 100 years without pain, take the world as it comes. This may be the ending of a connection. It may not be. It may be a catalyst for change. It may be, I don't know. But take it as it comes. That's all we can do, right? Your children only get one childhood. Make it memorable. A lot of times when you're trying to take your focus or wean yourself off of one thing, could be a relationship, could be a substance, whatever it is. We're all weaning ourselves off of something. It's good to look back at the things that maybe we've been neglecting. Somebody may have felt neglected in their childhood. It could be a problem that stems from someone's childhood, and this is how they suppress it, or however the case is. Or it could be that instead of putting that energy that you were putting into something negative, put that energy into your children if you have children, or the children in your life. Because it's true. All of us will want somebody's baby. And the ones of us who are doing okay, you know, we had our path, and the ones of us who maybe didn't have the best childhood, they have their path. And where am I going with that, Aquarius? Somebody may be, I just feel like there's something with somebody's childhood here. But put that, if your focus is somewhere negative, put it back into the places that you value the most. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, your last message is to attain knowledge, add things every day. To attain wisdom, remove things every day. I'm going to leave it there, Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me. Like, share, and subscribe if this resonated with you, and I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao.